Okay.
Let's do the buzz balls. We have 15% alcohol eggnog buzz balls. It's made with orange wine. Why?
Maybe it's not grease. That makes it even worse.
Okay, everybody. If you have a buzz ball at home,
drink up.
as if people do. That we should do every stream now. No, don't. You know how buzz balls work?
Oh, you just gotta.
You gotta just chug it.
I can't even.
And then you gotta scream buzz balls.
Okay. Are you ready?
Ready? Wait. Cheers. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Buzz balls.
Buzz balls.
It wasn't cold enough.
Exclamation burp in chat.
Does one of the mods have whispers on?
Ooh.
Probably.
Why is something
Probably
happening?
all of them.
Those are really good. I like those.
That was really delicious. This is the best flavor of Buzz Ball.
Yeah, that's my favorite now.
I mean, it tastes just like eggnog and hot heat. Hot heat.
I want to keep the positive vibes here. Oh, Hope, yeah. We appreciate that.
Okay.
Okay, now what?
Let's eat some chips. What do you want to start with? What would you like? This is our 3-course Christmas dinner. We literally had frozen chicken voila for dinner on Christmas because we just don't give a shit anymore. And so now we're gonna have the fancy stuff. Also, my hands are skipping frames.
Well,
A bottle of Evan Williams eggnog. Ooh.
that sounds fancy.
Do the duck last.
You want the duck last? We could go.
We should go bird, boar, bird. Because we got 2 birds.
Yeah, maybe mixing the birds is a mistake.
Did I say voila when I made it? No, I went, Star, your shit's done.
And then he plopped it in a bowl. He did put a breadstick on the top.
Let's try the smoked pheasant with wild mushroom. Actually, no, wait. This one's got apple. This one's got plum. Let's start with the wild. Oh, no, wait. We're supposed to do the duck last.
No.
We'll do the smoked pheasant.
It's fine. It's fine. At least plums and apples are not the same.
That's what. See, Ferga's got it right.
Pheasant, duck, boar.
I don't know.
By animal size.
You know what? I'm not worried about the smoked flavor lingering anymore. Forget it. I'm worried about the
Mushrooms?
the burnt shit flavor. This is smoked pheasant with wild mushroom.
There's smoked shit in there?
It smells like.
Ooh.
It smells like
You
smoked
sure you didn't
hamster
get your
cage.
chips mixed up?
It smells like smoked hamster cage.
My favorite.
They look like decent chips. Like,
Yeah, they look
focus. There we go.
like chips.
I gotta burp again.
Do it. What? What does it taste like? Tastes like shiitake mushrooms.
It's very, very little smoke flavor.
Very mushroomy.
It's
I
not
like
bad.
mushrooms. Yeah, they're actually kind of good.
It tastes
It does
kind
have
of.
a weird gamey taste to it, which I guess would be the pheasant.
Are these vegetarian? It tastes like coffee and mushrooms to me. It tastes like coffee, but that might be the eggnog lingering.
No, I can see why you're saying coffee. It tastes like coffee grounds.
Yeah.
It kind of makes sense for burnt smoke
Smoked
to be similar.
salt.
Yeah, it has a little bit of a coffee afterkick.
Oh, these are from the UK. No wonder they're weird. The UK has all the weird chips.
Yeah, because we don't really do game in the U.S.
I think they would be way smokier if they were in the U.S.
Pheasant isn't really a popular dish in the U.S.
I'm not seeing a thing that says naturally and artificially flavored
What kind of
gluten-free.
tasting is this exactly? It's a we don't give a shit tasting. I don't think pheasant chips are vegetarian. Probably not. I'm sure there's some kind of...
Well, the horse
Maybe
chips
not
we have
meat,
are vegetarian.
I mean, they might be vegetarian. It might be just all flavor.
They don't say they're vegetarian. They say flavor.
I do need...
You need a beer, right?
That's our palate cleanser. I guess so. Or the boar one's kosher. I'm gonna have to guess no.
That's a good question.
But it is a good question.
I like you. Taste of game.
January 18th, 23. Taurus. It says Taurus.
Do they have a venison one? Because I kept saying venison because there's a deer on the label.
It doesn't say if it's kosher. It says gluten-free.
I kept saying we had venison chips. We don't have venison chips, but there's a big venison on there. That should be a boar. Because you got the pheasant, the duck. That should be a boar. Instead, it's a deer. I bought every one they had.
Look at this grease stain.
Yeah.
You can't even read the nutrition facts.
I've never had...
Completely ruined.
I mean, I am, food photographer. I cook all the time. Never had pheasant. I'm not a fan of bones. And the idea of having... Please be warned. It's going to be 18 plus.
And not because of us, because of the snacks that we're
eating.
eating.
We're eating a food that is explicit. The food is explicit.
It's not
yet, though. Probably not for another 30 minutes.
I'm not playing The Sims. Hi, Poggy. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for bringing your friends. This is a...
Everybody follow Pug-Owned.
This is a hint.
That's a very vague hint.
Oh, it's on my shirt.
We're tasting weird potato chips today. We have game flavored potato chips. We just tried smoked pheasant. We still have wild duck and wild boar. And then we're moving on to other potato chips and more potato chips after that. Yeah, we have
potato chips, they never end.
We have explicit potato chips. Very explicit.
They're kitty flavored.
Not seeing any venison. They have grouse and wineberry. Okay, that would be why the grouse didn't make it to the U.S. because we would not know what that is. I don't even know what a grouse is. What is a grouse?
Bird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bird, but
is it like
You're playing House Flipper?
No, it's
You should play House Flipper.
I should. I've never played it before. I've watched Samuligan play it. I think I've watched Pug play it before. Although
I think I've watched more House Flipper.
Maybe it wasn't you that I'm remembering.
I've watched more House Flipper than
Ball sweat flavor.
Than I've watched The Sims, I think.
Oh, a grouse is essentially a wild chicken.
We also have this.
That rung a bell.
We also have this coming up. It's a horse meat flavored chips. That's not the explicit one.
No, it's not.
Just as a warning, this is not the explicit one, but we've had these before.
Wait, what? Pug, cute for a bird that likes to hump the heads of people. Is that true? Wait, is that what grouses? Do they hump people's heads?
Should we show?
Go ahead.
Should we show what we're gonna have? We can do an unboxing and then we can come back to it. Like, let's do a tease. Again, 18 plus
like a
stream.
literal tease.
Yeah, 18 plus stream, guys.
Here we go.
We'll show you. We're doing the 3 game chips.
By the way,
We also have the horse chips.
We literally might get banned for this. Oh my god.
Look, guys, if we get banned, if my channel goes down, go to her Discord. We'll finish the show on her Discord.
Look, we're just tasting something that actually exists. Okay.
We also have Hot Ones Pringles.
Hi, Jem.
And then I have Walmart exclusive Philly cheesesteak Pringles. So these are just kind of interesting potato chips that I'm like, I want to try those.
The Philly cheesesteak sounds really good because I love Philly cheesesteak. It's like literally one of my favorite things in the world.
But it's only at Walmart.
Really?
I haven't been to Walmart in a year, and I was walking through when I went, Philly cheesesteak Pringles.
It was fake.
Yeah.
I like eating Pringles, but I had to stop due to health issues. Understandable.
We've already done a Pringles episode. So when I see a new flavor of Pringles, I'm like, whoa, we've done one where we did, I think, 8 different weird flavors. Okay, and then we're gonna end with this, and this is what's 18 plus, guys. There's nothing explicit about it. Maybe I'll cover that, but just lose your virginity with Chaz. These are potato chips. Lose your virginity with Chaz. And it does say 18 plus. Yeah, I think we had the cheeseburger flavor of Pringles. So here's your virginity. I opened this.
Here's your virginity.
I already lost my virginity, guys. I opened it because I was worried that there'd be something explicit inside, and I wanted to make sure.
I thought you were gonna say something.
Yeah, you gotta pop the box cherry. Again, we warned you. You've had time to leave.
We're so sorry. We hope you're all adults here. And if you're not, go get your parents. Where are your parents?
Guys, I'm having trouble getting in.
I was gonna make a joke, but I'm gonna shut up.
This is gonna be the whole show.
We are so not sorry.
Do you know, according to the general survey data, millennials are having 3 times less sex than their parents. Live interaction will always be the most important thing between people. Supposedly, they made these potato chips, they say, because they wanted to open the discussion about sex.
I think everything is gonna be that's what she said.
By the way, this is how the potato chips come. I don't think I've explained yet. These came from Latvia. I had to order them from Latvia. They're sold in Latvia. They took 6 weeks to arrive. So let's go on in. Here we go. These are the chips. You can read the flavor there.
I love that they added a little asterisk. It's classy.
That is legitimately the flavor of these chips.
Do we know what it's actually is?
Yeah, it's a very pushy flavor.
It's a very pushy flavor.
Yeah, that is what these are. And
we're not making this up.
They have been supposedly they went through multiple people and they formulated this recipe. They taste like cat. Disgusting. I know. Anyway, so that's what we'll be ending the stream on, and we will let you know if it does in fact taste like that. Also, we will not tolerate people going, why does Star know what that tastes like? Because she has a nose.
Because I have a nose.
Because that's what everybody says to me. Why do you know what a hamster cage tastes like?
Because
I know what it smells like. And
yeah.
Smell is related to taste.
Yeah, it absolutely is. This is true.
But people are going to be like, why does Star know what a pussy tastes like? You know, like I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
I was saying.
Merry Christmas, Eclair. Assuming she has kissed you. Oh God, Fergus. You literally are going there. Oh dear, my sister.
Well, yeah, that
Pringles,
too. That too, though. You know, I didn't want to go there, but yeah, that too. Come on. All right. I told you it was going to be an 18 plus stream. We promised an 18 plus stream. We ate the smoked
we've
pheasant.
been married almost 16 years. You would think we have some intimacy. We would know pretty much everything about each other.
We're going to eat the bird, and then we're going to eat the cat. All right, let's go for the wild boar. Wild boar and apple. These are probably delicious because of the apple part. But maybe they're gross because of the boar part.
Man, he smells like fish. Tastes like chicken. More like the sea than the docks, I hope.
If it tastes like fish, I'll be pissed.
He hates fish.
I also think that that's a stupid stereotype bullshit thing.
Yeah, it's not really like fishy.
God, these smell like the other ones, which when they first come out, they smell awful. Are we sure? Are these ass chips?
We got pushy and ass chips. They do smell like ass.
You know
they
you have to eat one, right?
They smell like
She's like avoiding
straight up
it.
ass. These are the boar?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
It's very fleshy smelling.
And apple. Don't forget apple.
Whoa, apple hit me like straight away. They're almost sweet. Oh, I like the apple part. Can I just say I like this company a lot?
It tastes like cheese. Why does it taste like cheese?
It tastes like, you want to know why? Because like apple cheddar is a thing.
It's very dairy.
It has a sharpness to it that's like cheese. It doesn't taste like ass. It did smell like ass at first.
These have the worst smell in the world, all of them.
These are not nearly as meaty as the pheasant was.
They both have an aftertaste that's like really good.
Can I just say, I really like this company. Like, these are really good chips.
This flavor would be delicious on a Dorito, though.
They're not too greasy either, but probably because it just all the grease went out of the bag. Oh, these aren't those chips, but do they have a provocative flavor? The actual provocative chips we're gonna taste those last.
It's weird though, because it's like, I'm still weirded out by the fact that it's like, I don't like the fact that they're like boar flavored or whatever. I just don't want them to be meat flavored. Wild duck and plum sauce.
Can I just tell
Plum sauce
you,
is delicious.
I am like so happy that they went more fruit forward with these rather than like capitalizing off the meat flavor. Because the apple is what really makes it palatable.
Ugh.
Like those are actually good. I actually like
What is with the smell of these things? Oh,
I do
smell
think
that.
the mushroom pheasant chips are kind of sticking to my palate. Yeah, the smell is not that appetizing.
It smells like seaweed dyed. Wild duck and plum sauce.
It smells like a carcass in the woods. It's just
a chip.
I don't know. It's got a very strong, pungent smell.
Oh. What?
These taste like a combination between the first two.
No, it don't.
It tastes like mushroom.
It just tastes like nothing I've ever eaten in my life.
It tastes like mushroom and some kind of fruit. It doesn't taste like plum to me. I'm not getting no...
No, plum sauce is like an Asian sauce. It's like an Asian condiment, and it doesn't taste like plums.
No.
Plum sauce is almost like an Asian barbecue sauce. It's very salty.
Why is it bitter? Like, get it to the back of your tongue.
It's really bitter.
It's so bitter. Yeah, these are the worst of the three. They're the worst.
Oh, you know what though? Their descriptions are very good, because as soon as I read the description, I go, yep, that's correct. It says lightly seasoned with ginger. I can taste it.
Yep.
Star anise. I can taste it. It's licorice that we're tasting.
The star anise is what's giving it that bitter after.
We're tasting
effect.
licorice.
Yeah.
Onion and chives, which I can also taste. So it's licorice and onion. So it's really not pleasant. Licorice and onion is not a pleasant thing, because star anise is licorice.
Yeah. That star anise hits you like a freaking...
That's all I taste now.
Oh, I don't want that giant ass chip. I want a little one. Well, not that little.
It's getting better though. The more I eat of them, they're getting better.
This is good.
This does seem like something they'd like in the UK.
I will say, if you're into like higher end like ingredients and stuff, and you're looking for a snack that tastes a little bit more, I don't know, hoity-toity than like your average Pringle, I mean, this is actually a good company.
It doesn't taste like duck though. If anything, I would say it tastes more like garam masala.
Oh my God, you're so right.
Garam masala spice, like an Indian, but not curry. garam masala specifically. That's what it tastes like to me.
Yeah. It's got, garam masala has like that. I don't know how to describe it, but the undertones of like what meat has. It's like a really bold flavor.
No, it's all earthy spices. I'm saying it's like
but that's what
cumin,
I mean. Like
cumin mixed with
but meat is
coriander
an earthy
mixed
flavor.
with ginger mixed with star anise mixed with cloves. That's what that tastes like. It's like it's very Christmassy once you stop and think about it. It's almost eggnoggy.
You're actually right about that.
God, I'm always fucking right.
So it's a very beefy chip. I would say that it's just like a lot. It's got a bitter flavor to it. The apple one was the absolute best.
All right.
I loved the apple.
If we
one.
had to put, which one's the best one?
Apple. Boar and apple.
I actually think I like the mushroom one more. The smoked pheasant with mushroom.
I actually really like that one very much, but this one just really surprised me.
This one's my favorite. That one's your favorite. This one we both agree is the worst.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it might come down to just personal taste on that, because if you really, really like bold flavors, if you like that bitter, or if you like sour flavors or sour notes, like that one has a weird sour note to it.
Now, do we want to add horse meat chips into the running?
But I will say that the three of them, there wasn't like a standout stinker necessarily, because
No, but this one is close. It's close to a stinker. As in, I won't eat these.
But it does keep in line with what this company's trying to do. Like it's not like the Oreo, like Oreos or Cheez-Its, like the company that makes those.
Yeah.
There's always one type of Oreo that's just nasty.
Oh, there were multiple Oreos that we had that were gross. But this one, what's going to happen is that this one's going to go stale before we eat them, and then they're going to get thrown away. That's usually what happens when we do these shows, because it's like we're not going to eat all these chips before they go stale. Let's eat the horse meat chips again. We haven't had these in a year.
I kind of don't remember these, but I also just don't remember. I mean, never eaten horse before because I literally couldn't bring myself.
Well, they're
to do
illegal.
that.
That's the whole point.
Well, I mean, I'll try anything once.
Well, it says
but...
it says it's illegal chips, and it says ever taste a horse ?
Nope.
I remember these tasting.
But we have tasted horse chips.
I remember these tasting like beef stew. They smell
Horsey, dangerously.
similar to the other ones. I wonder if these were made by the same company. No, these are like very thin chips. These are almost like Lay's.
They have more of an armpit smell to them.
Good. Oh, they're actually really good. I don't remember them being this good.
These are like super duper seasoned.
These are so much better than the last 3 chips we just ate.
You think so?
I think so. They're so good.
I actually think they're too seasoned.
They're delicious.
It's actually like burning my throat a little bit. I prefer my chips, just like I prefer salad to be like a little less dressing than maybe most people do.
They taste completely different than I remember them tasting too. They taste like ketchup chips.
I actually remember that. I remember thinking that they had like a ketchup-y flavor to them.
This just tastes like ketchup.
There's a tomato note.
There's so much tomato in this. There's got to be.
Yeah.
Tomato.
What does actual
It says
horse
seasoning.
taste like?
This is the seasoning ingredients. Tomato powder is the #1 ingredient in the seasoning. It's so tomatoey. It tastes like ketchup.
Wait, is that true? Blind says horse is not illegal. I'm sure in the States it is.
It's illegal in some places, right?
I'm sure it depends.
There's definitely.
I think it's definitely illegal in the States.
There's definitely countries where you can eat horse, and you maybe can eat horse in the United States, but there's probably definitely also countries where it's illegal.
And I'm sure like most of the states in the U.S. have bans against it.
Which is why they called it illegal chips. It might not be the U.S. though. I don't know.
It's probably not everywhere. Yeah, no. There are places. Yeah, there's definitely places.
These I
where
think
you can
are
eat.
vegan, by the way. Oh, I love these.
Joanne says it's illegal. Well, I'm sure it's illegal in like Australia, UK, or some parts of UK, but there's probably parts of the UK. I think it's not illegal in Italy.
You know what this is? The best Oreos, by the way, we did an Oreo episode. The best Oreos were the ones that were covered in fudge. They were like fudge dipped Oreos. Those were the best ones.
Those were like probably one of the best cookie I've had in a very long time.
They're hardly Oreos anymore when they're covered in fudge. You know why I like these?
Oh, in France they actually farm horses. Yeah. I've actually heard that. Well, I mean, in France, think about the ducks.
These taste like pizza chips. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, you're so right.
Yeah, they taste like pizza chips. They taste like pizza. But they didn't.
Yeah, it's like pizza with like the pepperoni and the tomato sauce. It's a pizza chip.
I thought they tasted like beef stew last time. Now I think they taste like pizza. Specifically pizza like Pringles.
I kind of get the sense that this company actually designed the flavor profile of this to not so much taste like a horse, but just to make it taste good.
Blind says the USDA doesn't fund inspection of horse meat, so it's difficult to get it. Here's the question. If we can eat horse in the United States, would you do it? I don't think I'd do it.
No,
I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't do it because nobody wants to see you eat a horse. Well, we eat frog legs. Aussie Joanne, we eat frog legs.
It's not really about that for me. It's
in the
more
south
about
the United States. We eat frog legs a lot here. Gator.
It's more about the respect for the animal because it's like eating a cat. I would not eat a cat. I would not eat a dog. I would not eat a horse. I would not eat an animal.
What if they told you that the horse's foot broke and they had to put it down anyway? So it's a waste of meat. That's a lot of meat.
That's a moral question that I don't know if I know the answer to right now.
To be truthful, if that's the case, they should just cut the horse up and feed it to the gators at like Gatorland or something.
I don't eat frogs. I've actually eaten frog. I've eaten frog.
I've never had frog.
I've eaten shark.
I've had shark. I've had shark.
What's the other weirdest thing?
My father was selling shark.
I've had buffalo before.
My father was selling shark jerky at one point. That's the only time I've had shark.
You're about to eat cat flavor. You're not necessarily wrong.
But I've never had frog legs. I've seen a lot of frog legs, but I've never had them. My uncle used to eat frog legs, and I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it.
I don't know. I guess there's something about like emotionally, like eating something like a horse, like. Any animals that I've had like actual interactions with, I couldn't bring myself to do it.
I'm so glad you said interactions and not something else that started with inter. All right, here we go. We have 2 flavors of Pringles now. We have Philly cheesesteak and hot ones. Let's start with the Philly cheesesteak because this is gonna blow. Well, you know what? Maybe we should start with the hot ones. No, we'll start with the Philly cheesesteak.
Wait, is horse legal in Florida?
Well, Blind's saying it's just legal in the U.S. Yeah, these are hot ones Pringles, but they're specifically Las Calientes Verde flavor, and it turns out that I think there were 3 hot ones flavors. I thought that there was only 1, so I only got 1. If I had known there were multiples, I would have made sure I got the spiciest one. But what the fuck is with? Like, look at this package. It looks like it's already been attacked.
Chewed on? Yeah.
I hope this is okay. What is wrong with this package? I gotta hear the pop. Hold on. It's fine.
All right.
It's fine.
At least it was sealed. That did have me worried a little bit.
Yeah, I'm like I don't want to eat this. What if
looks like somebody was literally chewing on it.
What if it's a 1980s Tylenol situation? Here we go.
Well, it definitely looks like it was packaged at Walmart.
This is the Philly cheesesteak.
Freaking Walmart.
Ooh. God, why do the potato chips all smell weird to me today? What?
Well, that's an onion and a half.
That ain't onion, that's jalapeno.
Is that jalapeno? You're right.
This is straight jalapeno flavored. It's supposed to be Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah, but it's not spicy.
This tastes like a cheesy jalapeno popper.
It does, but without like the kick.
There's so much jalapeno flavor in this. This is bullshit. This is not Philly cheesesteak.
I'm just getting onion, honestly. It's very oniony. That ain't no fucking Philly cheesesteak. Give me a break. Walmart, go back to school.
Maybe it's supposed to be the green bell pepper, I bet.
Oh, you're right.
But there's no bell peppers on a Philly cheesesteak. There's only pictures of an onion.
Super oniony to me.
I get no meat at all.
Well, like fake onion.
I get no meat flavor at all from this.
No, I was just gonna say that. You want meat flavor? Eat all the other chips. Mislabeling mishap? Perhaps.
These are the worst we've had today. I'll eat them, but I have to reprogram my brain to think of them as sour cream and jalapeno chips, because that's what they taste like.
Yeah, I'm not getting the cheese. I'm not getting the meat. I'm not getting like.
It's not a Philly cheesesteak.
And for me, like I love lots of mayo on my Philly cheesesteak, and that's probably the wrong way to eat it. But I love a lot of mayo on my Philly cheesesteak. Not getting any of that.
Yeah, I taste sour cream and jalapeno.
Yeah, that's honestly disappointing, but I don't know if that.
I was so excited for these because I
was maybe hyping it up in my head too much. I think
I thought this is the one chip that after
set
the stream.
myself up for failure.
This was the one chip that after the stream, I was like, this one will be happy to have in our cupboard to eat with like a sandwich, and not like it's not weird. You know, like this one's not weird. And then, you know what? It's the worst one.
Can I say, though, that they probably would be good with the Philly cheesesteak?
Yeah.
Just not in place of a Philly cheesesteak.
No.
Mayo is acceptable. Thank you.
Which, by the way, that would be a good marketing campaign for like potato chip companies, etc. They make a potato chip. This isn't a hamburger flavored potato chip. This is a potato chip meant to complement a hamburger.
Right.
Or a potato chip meant to complement a grilled cheese. So it's like a tomato soup potato chip.
You know what? There might be an idea in marketing for that. Like,
this has got dust on it.
accompaniment chips. Like,
This has been-
things that have to go with this certain food.
This has been on the top of our fridge for so long it's got dust. It's not expired though. These are Hot Ones Las Calientes Verde chips.
So is it like, it says scorching. Is
Yeah,
it
they're
really
supposed to be hot. I mean, well, they have Hot Ones branding. They're gonna be hot even if it's not
Are we
that
really
hot.
gonna blow out our taste buds before we taste the kitty
these smell.
chips?
No, because we're gonna take a break probably.
Wasn't
Or
there
not a break, but they smell delicious.
MLA burger, Pringle,
Speaking of jalapeno,
Moa burger? Why did I like spell that out in my head?
these smell like a jalapeno popper. Smell that.
Oh my gosh. It also smells like total cardboard.
Well, that's all Pringles. Pringles are 50% sawdust.
Yeah. Okay.
I
you
have
ready
high hopes
this?
for this.
Ah.
Oh,
Well,
fuck. Oh, these are the worst. Fuck those.
oh, there goes all my taste buds. Oh no. Oh no, it's too spicy. It's too much. I like airing out my tongue. Holy shit.
They're spicy as shit. They're spicy as fuck.
I couldn't even eat the whole thing. It was just like the second that hit my tongue, I was like, oh my god, I can't feel my mouth.
They're spicy as fuck.
Wimps, you bet you DMS I'm a wimp.
But no, there's one other problem. I ate the whole chip. There is only one fucking note to that flavor,
shit,
and it's
it's
liquid
hot.
smoke. No, it's liquid smoke.
Be careful with these. Be careful with these. If you like hot shit,
Why
have at it, but-
why does it taste like liquid smoke?
I didn't get any flavor. I just got heat. Oh my god. It's just, no.
it tastes like hickory. It tastes like hickory wood and heat, like hickory liquid smoke.
But it doesn't have a flavor. It's just like burn your fucking mouth out.
It tastes like, you know, the big ball at Epcot Center. You know that? The big ball, Spaceship Earth, the ride.
Do I know that? Yeah, of course I know that.
It tastes like that fucking ride because there's a part in Spaceship Earth, the ball at Epcot Center. There's a part in that ride where Rome is burning, and it smells like burning wood. That's what this fucking tastes like, which is the fake scent of burning that they pump in through a ride that's safe for people to smell. That's what this fucking tastes like.
I think it's specifically
fake burn smell.
It's the caveman scene from Epcot Center from the ball.
No, it's when Rome is burning.
Are you sure? Mm-hmm. It's the whole ride then. I love that smell. Honestly, I'm pretty partial to it myself. It doesn't taste good though.
But it's liquid smoke. If you've ever had liquid smoke, you know what it also smells.
Smelling fires when the village is on fire.
It's just a very fake smoked flavor. And why is this like that though? It doesn't say.
Wow, my tongue like really hurts now. Like it's actually painful.
It does suck. It does suck. We shouldn't have done this.
It feels like I took a safety pin and just went ah. Like it really hurts.
I give them credit though. I give them credit that they put out a Hot Ones branded product that wasn't holding back on the heat, because we've had
plenty of hot shit on Starbites, and they've almost all of them hold back on the heat. This does not hold back. Warning to you, if you like hot shit and you're like, oh, I'll handle that just fine. I'm warning you. It's painful. It hurts.
This is definitely hot. It's like 10 times hotter than a flamin' hot Cheeto. So I give them that, but I will never eat another one of these in my life, which sucks. What do you do with a whole can of Pringles that you will never touch again? And they also suck on top of the fact that they're hot. That's the problem. They look like they'll be deliciously like
seasoned,
guacamole flavored or something. They're very green.
I'm sure there's people that love these, but
I was thrown off by the fact that it said verde, and I was like, ooh, these are gonna be like a salsa verde.
Hi, Amir.
I wasn't expecting them to taste like they taste like spicy hot brisket or something, like smoked brisket.
Lele has a point. You could try having them with sour cream.
No. I will never eat another one of those.
I feel like I just need a spoonful of sour cream right now.
We don't like spicy food.
Feed them to the ducks. You know, there's certain animals that can't taste spicy food.
I was like, feed them to an animal. I was like,
crush up and you use as a baked mac and cheese topping? I'm sure you could.
Yeah, something creamy that would cut it. I won't eat it. I'm sorry. It's the
use them for kindling, then your eyes are gonna burn.
It's the
birds can't. Yeah.
The fake smoke flavor. It just ruins everything. There's no way I would eat it.
A lot of mammals can taste flavors like that, but I think birds really can't. Packing material.
Yeah, this is the first time we taste anything.
Yeah, it does taste. It does still taste like sawdust. We should take a break before we taste these.
I know. We're thinking we're going to take a break, guys.
We'll come back. We'll have our finale of chip tasting.
Well, we will try.
Careful with that.
This flavor chips. But I think we're going to take a break.
Is this your first time tasting those? This is our first time tasting all of this.
I got to think of something that will fix our taste buds before we try these, because my taste buds are really fucked right now. Ooh, let's get there's vanilla ice cream in the freezer. Just get a spoonful of vanilla ice cream.
That's a really good idea. Let's just go have a quick palate cleanse. Weird.
Hers has a limited charcuterie board. Do they really? I would totally have gotten that. It goes with all the meat flavor.
That is brilliant. We should have done that.
All right, we will be back. We have the chips.
We have the chips.
Are you doing?
We have the meats.
Are you doing that because it's roast beef? You don't want to make roast beef comparisons.
You never know until you open the bag.
These are real chips. They're from Latvia.
We started streaming 3 whole ass years ago. Never did I think we were gonna get into this.
Well, never did we think someone would make this. This is not a gag. This is supposed to taste like...
We should have an Arby's night.
Pussy.
It's been a long time since we've done a Star Bites. It's been a while. This is nice. This is really nice. We're about to eat the weirdest thing we've ever eaten on this show. The dirtiest thing we've ever eaten on this show.
I'm gonna get the first whiff of this.
Open those pants. Pull them down. What is that face?
I've learned this from all of the chips that you can't trust the smell.
On. I'm not drunk enough for this. I've been waiting weeks for this. Art.
I mean, it smells
Dirty dog.
It smells like sour cream. I'm telling you guys.
Dirty dog.
It smells like sour cream and onion, guys.
Do explain in great detail all of the notes.
If I had to, you want me to explain
he's
it?
sticking his nose in there like.
If I had to explain it,
He's really.
it's extremely. The smell is wrong. First off.
Yeah.
But it smells like sour cream and onion and clams.
Can I just
Canned clams.
clear
Canned
everybody's
clams.
minds here? I really have nothing to go by on this. I really, truly don't.
It's sour cream and onion and clams,
In
guys.
case you were wondering.
Smell it.
I don't know if it's exactly sour cream and onions.
You don't smell
Wait, I'm gonna close my eyes.
You don't smell the canned clams?
It does have a clammy smell. It's weird. I don't know if it's necessarily fishy.
God, it's very clammy.
But it does have like a shellfish kind of a vibe to it.
I'm gonna get so dirty in a minute, but
Go ahead.
I'm saying I don't like fucking seafood, and this smells like fucking clams because I cook with.
She needs some medicine.
I cook
She
with.
needs to drink some cranberry juice.
Like I'll make things with. Oh wait. No, you know what it smells like? What I make things with is
Whose panty emotes are those?
No, canned crab meat. Canned crab meat. That's what it smells like. That's what it smells like. Because when I make crab cakes, that's what I'm thinking of. But look,
it's not like a super fishy flavor like canned tuna. It's not like as fishy as that.
I'm just saying.
But yeah, you're right. It has a crabby smell.
I don't eat seafood, so I wouldn't.
So you're not gonna like these.
No, but I happen to like the real form. So it's like, why is that? No.
It doesn't smell smoky to me. It smells. It's got almost like an herby like.
No, it does. It's not smoked oysters. Thank God. Smoked oysters are disgusting. Grab one. Let's look at it.
Like he said, sour cream and onion almost, but not quite.
You can see it looks like sour cream and onion.
Wait, hold on. I just need to. Let me just finger this for a second. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Dear Lord. All right. You got a big pussy. I got a small.
Oh jeez.
All right, here we go.
Hold on, I'm gearing up. Hold on.
If it tastes seafoody, I'm gonna immediately not like it.
I like seafood, but
yeah, I like pussy. But...
yeah. Okay, touche. Okay.
Here we go.
Goody's like, I'm out of here. And she's a crab.
I mean, that is so wrong. It's not even funny.
What did it turn into?
It's so so MSG salty.
It literally went from canned crab to sour cream and onion, just exactly what we were saying.
It's sour cream and onion. It doesn't even.
They're very potatoey. Like the potatoes that they use are very, almost taste fermented.
This is bullshit. This is bullshit. Bullshit.
That's so wrong. I'm gonna keep sticking my face in it.
It tastes like Lay's sour cream and onion. Like specifically Lay's sour cream and onion.
Yeah, it does.
Like the classic sour cream and onion that you know.
Along with the amount of oil that they use. Like
along with
it does.
With a hint of clam.
I think it's more.
I'm gonna keep eating them until I taste pussy. Hold on. I don't get anything.
I really it definitely doesn't taste like, you know, skin or anything.
I don't even understand how they could even pretend that this tasted like that.
I mean, I admire what they're doing. They're really pushing the envelope with the marketing and stuff.
No, but it's just sour cream and onion. Maybe a hint of salt and vinegar.
Clam, yeah, salt, vinegar. They're very salty.
They're too salty. They're too acidic.
I was gonna say like even if you just like lick your hand, like it's not that salty. It's salty, but it's not that salty.
There's so much onion.
There's a lot of onion. It's like all onion, and there's a weird note to it that I'm
Onions.
not quite.
Yeah, potato, rapeseed oil, maltodextrin, salt, onion, garlic, sugar, cream powder. So it's like yeast.
Yeah,
sodium,
like
lemon powder. Right. You're tasting lemon powder.
Lemon. Maybe that's what I'm like. There's a citrus note.
Parsley,
in there.
black pepper, sour cream flavoring is next, but it's onions and garlic are the first ingredients, and then sour cream powder.
That's cream. Yeah.
You know what I'm going to tell you what they taste like exactly. They taste like a cross between sour cream and onion chips and salt and pepper chips. If you ever had
yeah, where they're like really peppery.
The salt and pepper chips where they're like overly salty and they have pepper.
They're very heavily seasoned, yeah.
Yeah. These are a huge disappointment.
Well, you were expecting just like a whole vajayjay.
They're probably the best tasting chips of the night.
They're not bad.
But only because they taste like sour cream and onion chips.
If you just covered the bag and if you just rubbed out the whole picture and it was just a black bag of potato chips, it would be a good bag of chips, actually. But you have to get your mind out of what you're actually eating.
I don't know what I was expecting.
0 out of 10. I mean, if you're looking to actually get the actual flavor, I highly doubt you're gonna get it.
I don't know how they even thought that how I thought they could even like make a flavor like that.
But I do think that like any dude that shows up at like a Red Sox game or something with this bag would be like the hero of the hour.
The problem is
be like, where'd you get that?
The problem is there was never a scenario in which these tasted okay with how much salt is in them. They're so salty.
I think they didn't have to push the envelope this bad. They could have just said sexy potato chips.
They needed to be, but they shouldn't have even put almost any salt in them to try to like make it taste more natural.
Right. They could have had it just like an.
I had a
What's
point.
the word I'm looking for?
Hold on. I had an idea. I'm gonna go grab something that I thought it was genius.
Oh no, here he goes. Hi, John. How's it going? How was your day? It was good. I've been streaming all day. Muted was cleaning the kitchen. Is that all the chips? Hope Stars like, where's the rest? Yeah, that is the wrap on the chips. Nanny says mostly because a bunch of the people around him likely wouldn't know what the real thing tastes like.
This is one of the ingredients.
You know.
The last.
You know.
The last ingredient.
That might be a thing.
The last ingredient in the ingredients list was bay leaf. And I thought, you know what? That's really smart. I'm not tasting it in the chips.
I didn't get bay leaf in that, no.
But actually, if you smell this, I can see how that would work as a combination to try to mimic a pussy flavor.
I'm actually with you on that because
I could see that.
It's weird that you say that because that is more what it smells like to me than what this smells like.
Okay, so what we're saying is maybe I need to...
Just from a woman's perspective.
Maybe, guys...
being a woman.
Maybe we can turn lemons into lemonade.
Maybe like a teensy musty, but bay leaves aren't musty. They're earthy.
They're a little earthy, musty. Maybe we can turn lemons into lemonade. We've been building this stream up for 6 weeks. I've been building this stream up in my own head.
Did we ruin bay leaves for you? So sorry.
I've been building this stream up in my own head for 6 weeks. Maybe the lemonade that we can build out of this is that maybe I should make my better pussy chips to compete with them. That should be the next stream, should be me formulating my own, and then I'll have you taste them and I'll have you decide.
Okay.
Because I'll probably use a little bay leaf. What else would I use though? Problem is, it's like...
Well, what's like naturally salty that's not just salt? It have to be
so... You know what the problem is? I feel like the problem is very simple. That by the time that you have enough flavor to overpower the potato flavor, it's too much flavor. So you're going to have like... It's going to be too potato-y. No matter what, it's going to be too potato-y. Because you can't have so much flavor... Otherwise, you end up with these, which is like, these things are highly flavored. They're very flavored.
I would put a cat in a bikini on the bag, not a woman.
These things are...
It is also the R&D department.
These things are so flavored.
Yeah, I think that's what like takes me out of it, actually.
Yeah.
Weirdly.
They're so highly salty. They're so acidic. They're so creamy. It's all things that they shouldn't be. They should be mostly neutral. If not, you should see your gynecologist.
Or maybe go shopping for some Summer's Eve, as Peanut said earlier. I like Voodoo brand potato chips. It's a southern thing. I love Voodoo chips. Yeah, they're very Cajun flavored. All of them. They're really good. Yeah, they're like kettle chips.
Who?
I will.
Oh, Voodoo. Oh, Voodoo brand.
You've never had Voodoo chips? Voodoo brand chips? I think we had them.
It's not Voodoo brand, is it?
Yeah, we had them in.
I thought Voodoo was just one of the chips that they make.
There's a Voodoo flavor that other brands make, but Voodoo brand, we've had it in Chattanooga.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the one that they have at Wawa? I think they have a Voodoo flavor. Zaps. That's the one.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ferga.
Zaps has it, but there's a Voodoo brand that just makes different flavors. They're really good.
Actually, the summer. Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. She said that, and I was like, don't say that. It's like, don't talk about Summer's Eve. I was like, everybody in chat's going to think you use Summer's Eve. It's like, no, we're anti-Summer's Eve.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never actually used it.
I was like, yeah, no, nobody needs that. What is actually best chips brand of the stream? I mean, the best chip of the stream was one of the meat chips.
Can I just say that I just like
one of these?
I have a little bit of chip stuck between my teeth.
That was my favorite of the stream.
That tasted like I thought it was gonna taste like once it's in your mouth.
This tastes more like pussy than this. Honestly, it really does. And it's probably because it's mushroom flavored. And I know that when I was a little kid, like, not to get too graphic or whatever.
See, Blind said what I was thinking. If it tastes like sour cream and onion, Summer's Eve might step it up. Meat flap chips? Oh, Jesus.
That's what I expected these chips to taste like. Swear to God, eat one of these now and pretend that you're eating a pussy chip. I would believe it. I would believe these. I would have said, you know what? It's an okay job.
Yeah.
Except they're a little bitter, but other than that.
They're a little bitter. My personal favorite chip of the evening was the boar and apple.
Well, when I was a little kid, somebody said,
but the pheasant mushroom one were actually pretty good.
Somebody said that he hated going down on girls because...
Some ladies are a little bitter.
Somebody I knew said he hated going down on girls because he thought it tasted like canned mushrooms. That's what he said. And I had never...
That's interesting.
I hadn't had a girlfriend or anything. I was like 14 years old and I was like, hey, why are you telling me this? No, but I was... I
mean, it's kind of the consistency,
like stuck in my head for years. And it was like...
Wild boar apples where it's at. I love those chips.
That always stuck in my head for years, but then it was like eventually when I was no longer a virgin, I was like, what was he fucking talking about?
Can I just say that these taste like actual apple chips that aren't sweet? Oh,
I don't like those
anymore. They're not sweetened. They just taste like apple. I like that.
Those taste like apples and cheese.
They're good.
I can see why that would be traumatizing.
Your mushroom one is more gamey than that one is.
Well, to be fair, that probably stuck with me when I was a little kid because, like, every like person that I've ever known as a guy growing up, every person that I ever know that's like talking about like being with women when they're teenagers, you know, all young teenagers, they're always like bragging. Oh, and it's always funny. It's always funny to hear
teenagers.
But it's funny to hear one person go, "Oh, it's gross. It tastes like canned mushrooms." And it's like everybody else is like, "It's the best thing in the world." Like, like we did this, and it's so, and like it was just like,
it's just weird. That's honestly really weird.
Apple cider vinegar kettle chips? No. I don't like apple cider vinegar, though. I love salt and vinegar chips.
I was going to say, apple cider vinegar is like one of those rarely used ingredients. Like, we don't really use it.
I'm saying I love malt vinegar. I love vinegar.
Oh, I love
But I don't like apple cider vinegar for some reason.
I think it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, it's all person to person, I'm sure. So it's funny to me that someone would be like that.
I definitely don't think that it like tastes how I expected.
I don't have. By the way, I don't have an expansive knowledge of tasting notes. So don't come to me. All I know is that shit was fucking sour cream and onion, and that's not right.
A side note: but I will say they were like pretty good chips. Yeah. A person with a lot of sesame oil in their diet, you can tell. Sesame oil. Yeah, sesame's like, it's weird. Seeds are weird. Like poppy seeds, like you can tell when you've eaten too much of that. It's kind of like asparagus, like when you eat too much asparagus.
I think that if there was anything offensive going on or anything weird, I would spend the rest of my life questioning things. I would go, Nanny says it depends on this. But at the same time, it's like, no, everything is quite all right because like she's the only girl that I ever kissed or anything.
No.
So I have no knowledge of anything else. But like I said,
sorry.
like I hear all this stuff like people are like it's like fish and I'm like no it's not. Good for me because I don't want to experience the ones that are. You know?
Well, I'm just glad I don't taste like canned clam. It's not like fish. Eee.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, cool. I guess I've done okay.
I think that's a hard thing to just pair to because it's like women are so different. Like we're all so.
It's
different.
but it's also like
it depends on your diet.
No, but
like,
let's be real too. It also depends on whether or not you just ran like a 20-mile marathon or not.
Oh, sure.
It's like, you know, all men are like the exact same, which is like we're getting ready to take a shower and we're like smelling ourselves and going, oh, that's so interesting. It's like, wow, I can't believe I got that gross. I think that's what the thought is. The thought is, man, that's about as gross as I've ever gotten. And there's like a bit of pride in that. It's like, I let myself go so far that I stink this bad.
This
and then you take a shower.
Bad as I'll ever smell. Go me.
But I have literally been like, oh, that smells fishy on myself.
John,
so
we appreciate
I
a little
get
dark humor here every now and again. Tonight is dark humor night. We had a buzz ball. Yeah. He's on a high salt.
Well, this is the last time that I'm going to have the mature audiences thing on. Literally, I turned on the warning, which I had to figure out how to do.
Yeah.
Because you have to go into your settings and turn on the warning. It's not like a per stream basis.
No.
So I got to remember to go turn it off for the next time
like
that I'm a puppet playing Zelda.
Hashtag or something. We are attracted to certain pheromones are a very good point. Yeah, some people smell bad and some smell good. Pheromones is like a chemical way, like a natural chemical way of the body's like saying like I'm attracted to this versus I'm not attracted to that.
Well, yeah.
It's basically like your body's way of telling you like you're compatible with this person.
Well, yeah.
Sesame oil companies be like, la 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 la.
Now I'm confused the sesame oil thing. It's like, I'm going to be like, go chug some sesame oil. Let's figure this out. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you in 2 days. I think 2 days.
We're going to clean for 2 days.
We're going to clean.
We'll see you all back on what day?
I don't know, Wednesday?
Bye.